Physical recovery, it's a journey, right? And it's something that honestly, most of us or someone we love will probably have to deal with at some point. It can be a really tough road. But what if the whole approach to getting better was different? That's exactly what we're going to dig into today by looking at a fascinating case study that shows how a new way of thinking can change the game. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, just take a second and think about this. What does recovery actually feel like? Seriously, is it just that the pain is gone? Or is it something more, something deeper? Like feeling in control again, feeling like you again? The path to getting better almost always starts right here, with this one big idea. Admitting you need a hand isn't giving up, not at all. It's actually a huge sign of strength. It's the moment you decide to take charge of your situation by reaching out. And that's incredibly powerful. Okay, so that's a great mindset, but how does it actually play out in a real clinic? To see it in action, we're going to look at a case study of Dr. Gangadhar's Physiotherapy Center in Hyderabad, India. Their whole model is built on a philosophy that's about way more than just fixing what hurts. And at the heart of their approach is this idea it's gotta be holistic. And what that really means is simple. It's understanding that our minds and our bodies are completely connected. They're not separate machines. So real recovery isn't just about fixing a muscle or a joint. It's about treating the whole person, the physical side and the mental and emotional stuff that always comes along with it. And this is where you can really see the difference. On one hand, you've got the traditional way. Just focus on where it hurts, try to reduce the pain. It's basically just treating the symptom. But with a holistic approach, the goal is totally different. It's all about empowering the individual, helping them get back that sense of purpose and control that an injury can so easily take away. And I just love this quote because it sums up the mission perfectly. A good therapist shouldn't be a crutch you have to lean on forever. No way. They should be more like a guide, helping you find that strength that's already inside you. Because the kind of recovery that really truly lasts, it comes from within. So, a great philosophy is awesome, but what does it look like day to day? Well, that's where the services come in. To build a truly personal roadmap for healing, you need a whole toolkit of different techniques. And this is where you see that there's absolutely no one-size-fits-all plan. For neurological issues, you might need something like electrical stimulation. If it's recovery after an operation, it's all about joint mobilization. And for nagging back pain, it can be a whole mix of things. Having this wide range of tools is essential if you're serious about tailoring the treatment to the person, not the other way around. Of course, all the best tools and techniques in the world don't mean a thing if the person using them doesn't really know what they're doing. Deep expertise and real-world experience are absolutely crucial. And here's a number that speaks volumes. 20 years. Think about that for a second. That's not just a number on a page. That's 2 decades of seeing thousands of different cases, of adapting and learning, and of really understanding what works. That kind of experience builds an incredible amount of trust. And backing up all that hands-on experience has to be a solid scientific education. A formal degree like this, a bachelor in physiotherapy, it means that the practice is built on proven principles. It's not guesswork, it's a serious medical discipline. Then you add on other things like a specialization in a specific area, awards for excellence, and memberships in professional organizations. It all paints a very clear picture, doesn't it? It shows a deep and ongoing commitment to being the best in the field. So when you put it all together, experience, education, and professional recognition, that's the trifecta you're looking for. Okay, so we've looked at the philosophy, the services, the professional behind it all. It's a fantastic model. But now let's bring this all back home. For anyone out there listening, how do you actually get started? What is that very first step on the journey? Well, sometimes the most convincing thing is just hearing from people who've actually been there. A 5-star review isn't just a rating, it's a story. It's someone telling you that this approach really worked for them. It's powerful proof that this kind of dedicated, holistic care isn't just a nice idea, it can truly change someone's life. So what can you do? Here's a really simple, universal guide. First, just get clear on your own goals. What do you need? Second, do a little homework and find a qualified pro in your area. Third, and this is a big one, just schedule a conversation, an initial consultation. There's no pressure. And finally, if it feels right, you commit to the plan. See? It breaks it down, makes it manageable, and puts you in the driver's seat. And at the end of the day, that's really what this all boils down to. Every single recovery journey, whether it's from something small or something life-changing, starts with one simple decision: the decision to take that first step. So the question I'll leave you with is, are you ready to take it?